Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Justin Lang gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
At the plate, Manny Aparicio. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on the south side as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Drilled on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
Joe Frazier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Standing in, Joe Gutierrez. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. In there at the knees, strike one. Just getting started here on the south side in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rod Jorgensen will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
So striding in, Xavier Uribe. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a ball, 1-0. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club right now. You know, they got swept last series 0-3, and you start a whole new series. You got to put the other one behind you. We'll see the maturity of this team if they're not living on the past and ready to embrace the future.
Hot shot on the ground is short. A quick out number 1. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Stepping in, Scott Subcheck. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here comes another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready now, Robbie Lopez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Just got a piece up the line, and he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Cordero. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, that's a nice swing. He hit that ball hard. You got the first baseman diving. Great effort by the first baseman, by the way. Pitchers love it when these guys get dirty. But that ball was hit too hard to catch.
To short, hit hard. One there. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting 6, catcher, Pat Redmond.
At the plate, Pat Redmond. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. 1-2 now. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Striding in, Nick Lopez. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. He got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Now to the plate, Phil Carter, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. And this one gets away. Full count now, 3-2.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Astros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Digging in the switch hitter, Taylor McCutcheon. He's got that average up over the .290 mark to begin play. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-1 on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are two men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. From the stretch. Now a hard liner toward short, and a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Anthony Brown.
Digging in, Anthony Brown. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Takes this the other way to right. Cordero is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
Delman Watson.
So coming to the plate, Delman Watson. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And the runner back in standing. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Aparicio in foul ground, and they can't run it down.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The next 0-2. It's softly out in front. A scoop with the bare hand. Safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Scott Subcheck, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Stepping in, Andres Pena, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Pena.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, McCutcheon makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8th. Left fielder.
Standing in, Rick Hansen. hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Fouled straight back. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robbie Lopez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lopez.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
50th pitch of the game on its way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 2-2 offering. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Pena will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division.
Lopez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Lopez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
3-2 now.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The next 3-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Cordero going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
In now, Phil Carter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Squared that one up just a little late. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Taylor McCutcheon. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at 3rd.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Brandon Swanson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, that's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. White Sox Digging in to try it again. Manny
Leading off for the Astros.
Aparicio. He's
Third
0 for
baseman.
1 thus far.
Manny
Takes a
Aparicio.
high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Coming to the plate
Joe
now,
Frazier.
Joe Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fastball that just misses inside. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The 2-1 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So digging in now, Joe Gutierrez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. And he takes strike 2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
He froze him on the fastball there.
Cordero.
Joe Gutierrez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jose Cordero is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He's gone back to back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Now at the plate, Wade Simpson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Swanson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Anthony Brown.
Leading off the 4th inning, third baseman, Anthony Brown.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. Aparicio is up with it. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Delman Watson.
Striding into the box, Delman Watson. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Cordero is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Xavier.
Digging in once
Uribe.
again, Xavier Uribe. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
First offering on its way. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Uribe is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
He's set and the pitch. Robbie Lopez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And the changeup is way low that time.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hard hit at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's stepping into the box, Pat Redmond. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Duke Johnson is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. And that one right down Main Street. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Subcheck on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 19.
Now batting, Andres Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
The 1-1 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Ready on 1-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Swanson comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Rick
Digging
Hansen.
in now, Rick Hansen comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Vinny Ortiz is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ortiz.
Ready for another shot now.
And
Nick
leading off for the White
Lopez.
Sox.
He doubled earlier and carries a
Designated
2-for-2 line into
Nick
this appearance.
Lopez.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Phil Carter. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henson has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the White Sox 3 and the Astros nothing. Digging in to try it again, Bobby Villarreal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does. So quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Striding in once again, Manny Aparicio. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in once again,
Frazier.
Joe Frazier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Carter is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the White Sox 3 and the Astros 0. At the plate, Brandon Swanson,
And
1 for 2 on his
White Sox,
line so far in the game.
left fielder Brandon Swanson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
1 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Anthony Brown is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 28, Delman Watson.
So stepping in, Delman Watson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 0-1 on its way. This is hit sharply to the left side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And lo and behold, the White Sox are currently on top of the AL in that category. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Xavier Uribe, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Hansen has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. White Sox leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Gutierrez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Xavier Hernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Xavier Hernandez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Backhanded. And he's safe. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, 7th inning. You're thinking maybe one more at bat if his team rallies. So this was a big hit to keep that streak alive.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. They got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Wade Simpson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. McCutcheon moves over. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Here comes the first pitch. Pat Redmond is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Astros have pulled level now at 3-3.
Looking at that pitch again, you can see he just flat out missed his location. You put that pitch right there and he's going to tattoo it. Now we're all tied up again, starting this thing all over.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. 3 runs already home here. That misses. 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
But this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Left fielder Rick
ready for another shot now. Rick Hansen been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, falling a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But 3 runs crossed for the Astros on this 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Ready once again. Scott Subcheck. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Fielder, Scott Subcheck.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Chicago.
Ready for another chance. Robbie Lopez.
Ball one.
Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nick Lopez.
Now at the plate, Nick Lopez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the shrubbery and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year, as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Standing in now, Phil Carter. Soft liner towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in the switch hitter, Taylor McCutcheon. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. 2 out with the man at first. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. At the plate, Brandon Swanson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gutierrez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But for the Sox, a run here in the inning on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-3 for the Southsiders. Corey Addison has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 23, Corey Addison.
At the plate, Bobby Villarreal.
Leading off for
He's
Houston.
0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Bobby Villarreal.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Got a very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's
Now
pitch.
batting.
Time called
Third
here,
baseman,
as with the potential
Manny
tying run aboard,
Aparicio.
they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Manny Aparicio stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Subcheck will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Homestanding White Sox have the lead here at Guaranteed Rate Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7+ innings. So striding in, Joe Frazier. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So we got him swinging. Joe Frazier is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Joe Gutierrez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. Score holds at 4-3. Rex
Attention, please.
Hope will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 41.
Brett Kensing is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Brett Kensing.
Striding into the box, Anthony Brown. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Third baseman, Anthony Brown.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The catcher, number 28.
Stepping in, Delman Watson. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Runners on the move for second. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner going a second time. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a liner, but foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another try at 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That is the 6th foul ball in this at bat. Now, for those who like to see a lot of pitches, he's doing it for you.
The next 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
You gotta love this at bat, man. That's some kind of concentration. That's the 7th ball he's fouled off in this at bat.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Standing in, Xavier Uribe. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 pitch. A softly hit ball here, foul, off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Runner goes for third. And this is lined foul over the White Sox dugout. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Aparicio is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Scott Subcheck.
Scott Subcheck.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Gutierrez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A man left for the White Sox, and it remains a 4-3 game. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Cordero. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Keith Early comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Keith Early.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. One and two, here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Wade Simpson is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball one. One out, nobody on. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now batting, Pat Redmond. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. He was able to keyhole a strike on 2-0 to keep the inning alive.
It's getting exciting right now. That single right there. Now we got the tying run on base and the go-ahead run coming to the plate. Mercy.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. That misses. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Subcheck is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Chicago White Sox secure their 10th victory of the season. Xavier Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keith Early hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox.